拒絶するな。飛んどるぞ。
B よ。B じゃない？ほんと B の音よ。だってまだ警報出てないのよ。でも B の音よ、確かに。
Cinematic expressions of that terrible day have struggled to capture the true horror of Hiroshima. In stark, devastating detail, director Hideo Sekigawa recreated the harrowing loss and desperation following the deployment of a doomsday device called Little Boy. Actual survivors reenacted the search for loved ones across scorched earth. But there is also a strange beauty among the desolation, as Sekigawa captures their sustaining hope for relief and a remembrance for the dead and the wounded living. 14 years following the atomic bomb detonation, there is a stillness to Hiroshima, a vacancy filled with pain and loss, echoed by a woman's guilt over lost love.
Je te rencontre, je me souviens de toi. Qui es-tu? Tu me tues, tu me fais du bien.
Director Alain Resnais and writer Marguerite Duras revealed traumatic residues of war that linger in the background, in sporadic memories disguised beneath a deeply personal love story. Decades after the disaster, director Masaki Tanabe and other victims shared their remembrance of the dreadful day a family lost. Narrated by George Takei, Message from Hiroshima reflects on a culture now perished.
子供のから遊びに持ってこいのとでしたな。遠くのからでも遊びに来てましたね。
The temple grounds were a community gathering place. Most of the people from this neighborhood died when the bomb fell.
In a tale of sentimental optimism, a young teacher watches over war orphans, casualties left behind in the vaporized aftermath.
あれで大きな子はもう親のないことを割り切っているんですが、小さいのはかわいそうな時あります。
She returns to her fractured hometown in a stylized journey of restrained anguish.
会えば嬉しいけど、会ってみればたまらんことばっかりね。原爆の悲劇は時間が経てば経つほど広がるね。
When artists Iri and Toshimaruki traveled to Hiroshima days after the blast, they were overcome by images of blistered bodies and the rampant stench of death.
We thought about how things are going in the world, and we decided we should paint hell now. And so we painted hell.
Afraid that the world would forget that fateful day, they decided to bear what they saw.
It is a dreadful, cruel scene, but I want to paint it with kindness.
Toshi painted realistic images of mangled limbs stretched across the canvas. But Iri thought they looked too clean and stifled them with a layer of black ink.
Still, I would think he had concealed too much, and I'd go back and paint the figure again. In this process of painting and concealing and repainting, the images gradually became deeper. Something emerged from the darkness.
There is an Okinawan phrase, Nuchido Takara, that means nothing is more precious than life. People must live.
In the wake of 9 ferocious seconds, 200,000 lives were claimed, along with 80,000 wounded. But a true accounting for what was lost, of love and laughter burned into shadows, is infinite.